What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this we have two bits hype news, one on the global version and one on the JP version. Both of which are really cool and definitely need to be talked about because they're awesome. The first of which on the Japanese version, there of course is the new 6+ Law. He looks so cool and pretty. I want it so bad. We're going to go over his captain ability, his special details, and the upgrades he's getting. So far I'm very happy with the unit, so just know it's good. And the second thing we're going to be going over is the brand new Raid Doflamingo coming out for version 2 Doflamingo for the the global version, sorry. For the global version first, before the Japanese version, so that's really cool. And yes, he's also awesome. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The first unit on the list is going to be the brand new Raid Doflamingo. This is information brought to you by Worst Generation. Thank you, Worst Generation. Always, you're awesome. Thank you so much. The new Doflamingo is going to be a driven and cerebral character. He is going to have 3 sockets, max out at 2,319 HP, 333 recovery, and 1515 attack. He currently does not have a limit break, so he is just going to be a normal unit at 1515 attack, which is very cool. Very, very high attack. Definitely higher than the original Doflamingo by this much. So, his captain ability is going to be boosting the attack of driven and cerebral characters by 3 times when your HP is below 50% and 1.5 times otherwise. Overall, that's pretty freaking good. It's free to play, that's really freaking good. I think that's the best free to play cerebral captain. Yeah, best driven free to play too. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a really good unit. Overall, awesome. And there is a lot of content that's going to have HP reducing characters coming out in the next few months. So you will be able to get to that 50% threshold very easily, or you can, take hits, or, have a boss that has an HP cut. Whatever it may be. I don't know your life. Special ability is insanely good. It is going to change the crew slots randomly, including block orbs, unless slots are matching, and locks crew slots for 1 turn. If the captain is a cerebral or driven unit, it's going to extend the duration of attack and or boosts by 2 turns, which is, twice as good as Kuzan, so that's amazing. Overall, I think this is a really amazing free-to-play unit. There are no real issues with this character. He's phenomenal as a free-to-play unit. I'm very happy that he came to the global version. When he comes to the Japanese version, I'll be pretty stoked because I actually get to watch you guys' teams. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll try that. Yeah. So definitely an interesting thing there. I like that he's an orb manipulator. That he's going to switch lock orbs as well as any non-matching orbs, which is really, really good. That as a special is really good. The orb block is really cool too. And the fact that you're going to get a 2-turn buff extension means you're going to be able to take 2.25 boosts into other rooms. So that's really cool. So that means if you're going to pop one 6+ Law special and you're going to use a Nami special and get the 2.25 Nami boost, then bring that into the room, you can actually extend a 2.25 Nami boost into a final room, making it so you can actually get a full 2.25 in the 4th room of the Coliseum as well as a 5th room of the Coliseum, or use a 2x booster or whatever you're going to use. So that's going to be really, really fun to play on the Japanese version when it finally drops. Only problem I have with this unit, there's only one, and his name is Doflamingo. That is the only problem I have with this unit. I am mad that he is a Dofi. I wish you could use this character with the version 2 Doflamingo. And I don't know what we're going to call this guy. I think we're calling him version 2 Raid Doflamingo. We can't figure out a new name for this because it's like, well, version 2 Raid? I don't know. I call him Int Dofi because there's 2 Int Dofis, so you're like, what do you do? So I guess version 2 Raid Dofi is probably going to stick. We're just going to call him that, and that's how it's going to go. So let's talk about Law and some of the things about him. So 6+ Law is going to be awesome. I am very proud to be an owner of 6+ Law. He is awesome already because he has the special, but he had some big flaws. And the first flaw he had, of course, was that his cooldown was extremely long, which I kind of fixed with this limit break. And the second thing that was really bad was that he just didn't hit the mark as far as how you wanted to use him in content, as far as damage capacity and all that. So definitely fell off short when comparing to TS Luffy, and that was one of the big problems with him. Now, they have done an amazing job with this character, and they have boosted him to a great level, so I'm very happy to have this character. So originally he had 2,790 HP, which is going to be going to 3,110 HP, Originally 1,484 HP, going to 1,529 HP, and then that again is before limit breaking. And after that, he's going to have as well 470 recovery, which is going to go to 482 recovery. 4 combo, going down from 6 combo to 4 combo, which is really nice. And he's also going to keep his 5 sockets and go to 65 cost. Originally, his captain ability was boost the attack of slasher and free spirit characters by 2 times at the start of the chain, going to 3 times after the 3rd perfect, and then 4 times after the 4th perfect, or 5th perfect, sorry. Overall, that was kind of lackluster. You saw a really big hit at the last hit, but everything else was kind of really weak, and it made it so that Law's damage was so inconsistent, not really fun to play with, and just people didn't want to use him because he just wasn't that great. However, his new captain ability is fire. It is actual fire. I cannot believe how good it is. Okay, so it's going to start the chain at a 2.5, which is going to be boost the attack of slasher and free spirit characters again by 2.5 at the start of the chain, 3.5 after the 3rd perfect, which is basically the same already as a as the what's it called? The 20th Zoro captain ability, which is really, really good already. And then after the 5th perfect, you actually get a 4x multiplier, which is really good. Now, if you haven't seen it, I put out a lot of videos in the past with the 20th Zoro and some of the damage that you can put out with this unit. And the amount of damage you put on that with those teams is phenomenal. The fact that you're going to be going from a 2.5 to a 3.5 makes it really consistent. Lots of damage there. If you don't know, a 3.5 multiplier is still an extremely strong multiplier. It is super, super high damage. A lot of people think it's going to be low damage, and they're like, well, I don't really know because there's other 4x multipliers out there, and the new Luffy's like a 4.25, so I'm not really sure. Well, if you're using 2 laws, it's a 12.25 multiplier. If you're thinking about a 4x multiplier, that's a 16 times multiplier. If you're looking at a 3x multiplier, it's a 9 times multiplier. But this unit is a 12.25 multiplier for most of his damage, and then his last hit is a 16 times multiplier. Originally, at his 2.5 multiplier for the first 3 hits, he's going to be hitting not super hard, but he's going to be hitting at a 6.25 multiplier. So you're going to see his damage double halfway through his change. So it's going to be, with 2 laws, going to be boom, 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 and all of a sudden you're doing double damage, and the last hit it's going to be essentially triple damage, almost triple damage from the original hits when you get to the last chain, and that's before you use chain lock or any kind of chain boosting. So you're going to see this can be very, very similar to a quick Lucci effect, where you're going to see the damage be really high. This is actually going to be higher damage, I believe, than quick Lucci, because the second 3 hits are at 3.5 multiplier, so definitely really, really strong there for the higher hits. I don't know, we'd have to do a damage comparison between the 2 characters. With the new Free Spirit semi-meta coming out, this is actually a very, very cool character, so I'm very happy about this change. Really, really happy about that captain ability. In addition to all that, he's also getting something to shore up his major weakness, which was survivability, and then he's getting actually 1,000 healing per turn. Meaning so that if you have 2 laws, that's going to be 3k heal per turn, including your auto heal. So healing 3,000 per turn with the very high HP values that we're getting now and all the other things, plus the slasher ships, plus you're going to be able to use the law ship with this character. You're going to have a lot more versatility in your teams. Very, very cool character. Be able to use Free Spirit and Slasher teams together. Very, very fun to do that. I really want to try it out some more. And seeing how we have TS Brook still, and he's still a unit. And they're coming out with a new conditional unit as well. That's going to be boosted off delayed boost. That is going to be really cool with the new auras. So definitely a very fun character to run with the Law and TS Brook. Very, very cool unit overall. Now the special ability is where a lot of things missed the mark initially. And the thing with the special ability is it maxed originally at 20 turns. And that was really rough, and nobody wanted to use that because 20 turns was just bonkers, and no one could ever just like, I don't want to do that. This is crazy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he had 4 cooldown on his limit break, so he went down to 16 turns, which was nice. That was good. But you know, it's still not great. And the 6+, he's gonna go down another 3 turns. No, not more than that. Another 8 turns. Is it 8 turns? So yeah, I think another 8 turns. So he's gonna go down to a max character special at 8 turns. That means you can use this amazing Law special on an 8-turn cooldown, which is super crazy. His original special ability was tiered too, which is really annoying because you couldn't like work around the tiered specials and make sure to work for you. But it's going to make damage and health cutting specials of all characters bypass all defensive buffs for 1 turn and deal super side damage to 1 unit. So that is really good. I don't know if they're going to actually increase the amount of damage that you're going to deal. I don't know if they're going to keep it the same. Who knows? All it says is super side damage right now that we don't actually know the multipliers, because we don't know the multipliers until the unit's been released and we actually get to test it out and play with it. So we might be able to extrapolate it later. We might be able to see what the actual multiplier is on the attack, but who knows. Right now it's at 50 times character attack damage. I'm hoping it goes to like 100 or 150 or something like that. That would be insane to have a really monster hit on this law. That would be awesome. I would love to see something like that come out. That would be really, really cool. And in addition to all that, he's actually going to reduce the special cooldown of your entire crew by 1, making your team going really, really fast and on a super short cooldown. So it's very awesome. Oh, and again, big shout out to Koalasan for all the translations. Really appreciate all the work you do, Koalasan, and of course, Work Generation for getting everything else ready for us. We really do appreciate all the work you guys do and getting all the information translated and all this stuff done for us. So, all you guys in the One Piece Treasure Q subreddit. What I really think about this unit is going to be really cool is that you can have some nice speed farming teams, and I'm hoping that the speed farming is going to be really fun. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to have a lot of versatility with this, and I'm really excited that you can pair this unit with the new Luffy. Because this is going to be a Free Spirit Captain. This actually might be the second best Free Spirit Captain. I don't know how this stacks up versus TS Luffy. I don't know what you're going to see in the meta coming out. I have no idea, but definitely an interesting thing. Definitely an interesting unit. And there's not a lot of Free Spirit health cutters. There is the Free Spirit Mihawk for the Kai Mihawk, which is kind of interesting. There are some other specials that can go through that, but the main characters that have HP cutting specials and stuff like that are these slashers, and kind of interesting there. What I do like about this unit a lot, is that you can use this unit with the new G4 Luffy and just use that 600k Mondo hit that goes through all damage negation, HP cutting stuff, and bypasses all defensive buff, which is really great. Makes it so you just like monster some guy in the face. Makes it really, really nice if you want to use him to beat any Nothing with Neptune. So that's great. I love that. And the fact that he's on 8 turns means he's way faster than the G4, so he'll be up every time. And if this character does a shitload of damage anyways, I mean, that you'll just use this character instead of using the G4. You just use 2 of them and boom, boom, dead. That would be really cool. I would love to see this character do like 300k damage. That would be awesome. That would be really, really awesome. But who knows what kind of damage he's going to do. Who knows how it's going to be. Right now, at max limit break and stats and everything, you get a lot of attack on this unit. You're getting about 45 extra attack with the 6+, which is really nice. So I think it's going to put it in like 1950-ish or so. I don't know. I don't make a count up, and I can't really see it right now. But I think that's about what you have with max limit break and candies and such. So definitely a very, very fun limit break. I like this unit a lot. So I'm very excited about it. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the news on these 2 units. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below. So we have lots of support in the channel, of course, to keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you smack the bell notification right next to it, so you guys get notifications every time I drop a video. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace.